Okay, folks, we're back. Penis boobs. Now, this is either T1. Okay, so we're going to be casting the grand finals of last year, 2024. T1 versus BLG. Billy Gaming. I still don't think I'm pronouncing that correctly, but those are the teams. And they both look good at League of Legends. So we're going to just cast. Let's just cast it up here. Look at the focus in his eye. Actually, the focus in both of his eyes, not just one of his eyes. I think they have grayed out boxes because people haven't chosen their champions yet. And it looks like there's a timer. Yep, 62% chance that they're going to ban Warwick from this game. Someone picked a bow and arrow character. That's smart. Bow and arrows have ranged attacks, so you don't have to get too close to your enemy to attack them. And when you get close to your enemy, you put yourself in danger of being attacked, so the bow and arrow can certainly have an advantage there. Now we're looking in on this team. They're going to be choosing their champions. There's so much focus in his eyes right there. He has to scratch his eye. There's so much focus. Wow. All right, that's... Actually knew that character. That was Renekton. They're putting a lot of time into picking their characters. This must be a very important decision. Okay, Warner as Bane. Silver hair Bane. 32% ban. 32% chance that he's going to pick Bane. And there's a smiling guy who kind of looks like the villain from... Almost looks like Gaston or something from Beauty and the Beast. I'm not sure, but he's ripped. I would watch out for his arms. Smiling giant white knight thing. Knight is kind of like a knight. He's got a crown on his head. Only a 10% chance to ban that character because he's not a very good character overall. I think it just showed Galileo, so they actually let us know what the name of the character he chose is. That's going to be Galileo. Galileo, let me go. Let me go destroy those towers, am I right? That is a sexy trophy right there. Very shiny, shiny trophy. Such a shiny trophy. And this guy, he's picking his character as well. This guy's also picking his character. I'm pretty sure that's Faker. Pretty sure that's Faker from the last game. Yeah, he definitely played in the last game. Oh, this is so cute. The support from the fans. Absolute something. No time to read that. No one can read that fast. That's why we don't have a transcript for this cast. It's all based on commentary. Oh, almost a little smile from him there. It's nice. It's nice to see him be able to joke it up. He's looking relaxed. And they say you play your best when you're in a happy, relaxed mood. Billy Gaming Dream. Again, no one could read. No one could read that fast. Wow, they are ready to go. Look at them. Why like that? Who will win this fight? Now, the name of this game, going into game two, so, excuse me. Sorry, I should have muted myself. Going into game two, BLG absolute domination in game one. So the theme of this game is going to be revenge from T1. T1 wants their revenge. It's almost like game one was their little dog, and then T1 is John Wick. I think that's going to be the energy that they're going to be trying to channel this game. Again, the focus in his eyes. Okay. So the characters on the T1 team kind of look darker and menacing, and the champions of BLG look a little more light, like maybe they're good guys, like a good versus evil situation brewing over here. That's Faker. Faker's onto them. He knows. And historically, bad guys have a lot of power. If you've ever watched Star Wars, the bad guys in that movie can get quite strong. So I'm curious to see T1. T1 really might have something up their sleeve here. Oh, another smile cracked. It's good. They're happy, relaxed, perhaps even confident. All right, it's about to get into the action, folks. We got a big camera angle there, zooming out on the crowd. They're off, they're running. They got a little 3 in a row with the guy with things on his arms leading the way. They reach the river Styx. No one wants to cross it because you know what happens when you go on the other side of the river Styx. You're dead. Just like in ancient Greek mythology, Sharon's gonna ferry you across that river, and there we go. Kira, gets hit by a burst of arrows from Elk. Elk pushing a little forward. Kira really trying to press their luck there. Now they're down to about a quarter health, half health, retreating. 4 guys going on Gumi. No one can say that name, but he's dead, so it doesn't matter. First blood, crowd goes wild. Oner can't quite get in there on time, and you're going to want to channel after that, so smart move channeling there. Zoom on, and Knight backing up more towards the middle of the map. Again, another aggressive start from BLG. And this is an interesting cinematic angle we got here. I don't think we ever saw these in game 1. So cameraman's getting a little artistic freedom. Nice to see. His name's John. John works the camera. He's down there. He controls the drone that controls the camera. It doesn't. The technicalities don't matter. What matters is these minions are putting their lives on the line. Knight with the yellow circle move. It looked not very useful, so it probably wasn't his ult. Zeus taking some damage, retreating behind the tower and channeling. Gumu, yep, he changed the one day I'll be able to pronounce that name. Faker getting doubled up on here. Notice he's not doing as much. Oh, there's a little bit of fakey action from him. Faking again. I see where he got his name from. Tower, putting in work. There's a little guy, and on the top of that tower, his job is to just shoot things that get near him. Wow, Bin teleporting in from behind the tower, taking some shots. He ran out of magic. Only 2-on-1 here. Zeus guarding the tower. Minions show up. Elk gets in a shot. Now, I don't know if towers regenerate health, so they're putting on some good damage on this tower now. 1 kill to nothing. Well, there we go, 1-1. They answered back quickly. They're probably going to put some damage on that tower, perhaps even kill that tower. We'll see. I know the little number on the little number on the top right keeps track of how many towers got destroyed. Not how many towers remain, because that would be crazy if the game just started and they both have 0 towers remaining. Alright, sorry, just adjusting the microphone a little bit there. All just technicalities. BLG kind of creeping away a little on money, as they did last game. They're up. They're up 1 game, showing the crowd there. Another flamethrower move. So was he the mech guy last time? I don't know. Oh, he's dead. Doesn't matter. It's like a Big Daddy from BioShock. And triple channeling. Oh, the triple channel synchronization you don't see that very often. Faker flying in there. All right, yeah. Let's see what we missed. So he grabs him with the little rope thing, runs away, goes through the weeds. Knight teleports through a rock, puts some damage in. Gumu Yusi, very low, escapes out of there. Brilliant play by T1. Brilliant play by T1. There's Gumiyasi coming to catch him. He doesn't even need to. Tripled up big time. T1 came to play. That's what I'm saying. They killed your dog. They killed your dog. You want revenge. Yeah, you do. Zeus guarding that tower still. holding it down in the bottom lane. He's been a bottom laner his whole life. He actually used to be a middle laner, but he made a switch recently. And I think he's got a little jungler in him too. I wouldn't rule that out either. It's the mark of a good player. They can just switch lanes or be a jungler whenever they want to. Just fix this a little bit. All right, we're looking good now. So, in a rare turn of events, T1 ahead on kills and ahead on money. That's good news for the T1 fans. Been flamethrowing everything. Bit of an arsonist, that one. Bit of a pyro. Putting in good damage on that tower. And then running away. It's the yin and yang of League. You put in damage, you run away. You put in damage, run away. Experience per level. Most players are 6, 7. What is BLG on doing? Who the fuck knows? They're lagging behind. That's what they're doing. Kill those void grubs. Maybe he's the jungler. Maybe that's why he doesn't have a lot of level yet. But if you remember the rule from last time, it's minute 6, and the average level of players was level 6. So they are following that rule of thumb again. Gumayusi. That must be how you say it. Okay, 3v2 here. Gumayusi creeping in. Now it's a fair fight, 3-on-3, and as soon as Red sees them, they back off. They're little scared cats right now because they know T1 has the fire. They have the revenge in their eyes from game 1. Warner shooting some little sniper shots from the distance. Looks like that guy's gonna channel his way on out of there. They're tripled up on that tower all the way on the top lane. Now, this is an interesting strategy from T1, just focusing on the top lane here. You don't really see that often. Usually people stay in their lanes. They have a designated lane, but it looks like they're just freelancing over here. I mean, they're probably talking about it. They're probably discussing the strategy they want to use so they can coordinate with each other. But I'm looking on the minimap here, and I'm seeing a little red guy go in the bottom lane. So maybe all the action's up here. Oh, I'm getting rolling blackouts. Sometimes the map just gets covered up in a black shroud. Keep telling our team to fix that. And charging Buffalo came in from out of the map. Maybe that was an alt. Elk died. The Buffalo kills the elk. There's a double kill. Big moves. One low on health. Some other guy low on health, channeling away. Going for the flank around Jun. Jun must see this coming, I would think, but Jun is oblivious to it, and he's going to get quadrupled up on. He's not going to have a chance here. Died in about a second. Where the hell did Bin come from? Polished off. Whatever. Was that... Who did he kill? Zeus, maybe? Who can say, really? There's just so much stuff going on. A lot of action in the first 9 minutes of this game. A little bit of back and forth, but happy to see T1 putting up a much better fight this time. Not as one-sided as game 1. Oh, would you look at that replay? Incredible. Incredible. 2 kills happened there. 2 kills. They do a fast forward there? They might have done a fast forward. Oh, what is that symbol on the banner? That's not MasterCard. Baker neon sign. Oof. Crowd is electric here at the Thunderdome. Little dragon thing. On is deciding if he wants to take it on or not. He's gonna go for it. Why not? Little dragon thing. T1 with twice as many kills as BLG so far. better on economy. No turrets or towers or whatever killed for either team, but the knight is still young. Elkin on, putting away those little minions. Faker putting away little minions on his own. Everyone's putting away minions. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Everyone's putting away minions. Faker has the tower naked all to himself. He punched it one time and ran away. You gotta just pick your shots. You gotta pick your battles in this game. Lots going on in the middle of the map here. Someone's fighting a void grub. Are those void grubs? Maybe they are. Well, whenever they die, it'll tell us. Uh-oh, we got a little picture-in-picture here. He's going sneaky mode and killing the tower all by himself. All up there. Is that the bottom lane or the top lane? We'll do a poll. We'll do a poll for that. You viewers at home, let us know if he was attacking the top tower or the bottom tower. And we'll get those results back to you as soon as we can. Okay, flamethrower action, 360-degree flamethrower, just trying to light the world on fire. Some people really just want the world to burn. Watch it burn. Lit his own tower on fire and walked back. Maybe he was trying to heat it up, like it'll shoot faster if it's hotter. I think on a molecular level, heat is the movement of molecules or atoms, like vibration of atoms. So if he were to heat up that tower with fire, it would probably shoot faster and do more damage, but it's dead now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. T1 coming with a vengeance on that top lane. It'll be interesting to see this game shake out from here. Faker coming around the corner. Give him the old spook around the corner. Didn't see him coming. Should have seen his face. Channel out from the weeds. Elk. Yeah, you can kill those little guys. Ooh. Multiple arrow shot. Just going ham on those minions for no reason. He's letting out all his aggression on the little minions. And he should be letting it out on the other champions. Alright, Faker dragging little chains on his arm or something. Let's look at the total gold here. Now, Guma Yusi is the Ebenezer Scrooge of the game with almost 6,200, whatever the currency is in this game. Here, put it in the poll. What is the currency of League of Legends? We got action here in the bottom lane. Going swimming in the pool. Kira and Guma Yusi taking on Ohm. All the minions duke it out. Unbothered. Now let's scan over to the middle of the map here. Faker walking in the middle of nowhere. I guess he's rotating towards middle. Now he didn't want to take a dip in the pool. Wonder also just kind of rotating, aimlessly wandering around. Sometimes you gotta, I don't know, he's killing something in the jungle, but it all just went dark. There we go, now we can see it. Maybe like some little animal, like a firefly, like floated around the map, and that's why we could see that. It's the attention to detail there. That really is what makes this game as good as it is today. And the mech is unstoppable. Bioshock Daddy. Wait, no, that was someone else, because Bioshock Daddy's right here. Whoa, flamethrower. Melting. Commenced melting. Faker walked by that tower and just 2 big stones from it just fell off. He's vibrating the ground that hard, stomping. June lurking in the weeds. Got some gold in the weeds. You always want to check the tall grass for gold. I would use a metal detector personally, but he's got those hawk eyes. He can just see any little thing. And yes, lane economy snapshot brought to you by MasterCard. For lane economy, there's MasterCard. No, wait, I said that wrong. For lane economy, lane economy is priceless, but for everything else, there's MasterCard. Thank you very much, guys. Split screen action, black going on. Faker coming in one-on-one against Knight, and the rest of the team's duking it out in the middle. Faker backs off, or is he just faking out? And will he come back? He's waiting for his minions. Yep, swinging the chain, triple hit. Toe-to-toe with Knight, this is interesting. Both around half health, Faker a little bit lower, gains health somehow. He has the Vampire Teeth item equipped to his champion, and that'll happen sometimes. You can gain some health. Oh, go recover it in the weeds there. Let's switch back to the middle here, see what's going on. All this chaos here. Somehow Faker's back in the action, holding it down. They just can't cross that river. They need boats or something. Now Giant Beetle walks out of his little cage. He's down to half health, goes running back. That Beetle wanted none of this. Little stink bug. Nearsighted. Everybody just forgot to wear their glasses during this little spat. And someone died, another person died. T1 pulling ahead on kills. Oh my goodness, they almost killed their whole team there. Crowd is erupting in a roar. Now would be the time to push, I imagine. What is this little flying thing? That was weird, never seen one of those. Oneer killing the stink bug in the water. But the stink bug's putting up a fight of his own. He's no joke. That thing sure takes a while to kill. Let's try to break down what just happened here. This was hectic. Yep, the flying buffalo pinballing around the map. Then everybody came nearsighted and suddenly people died. That's an ult. Yeah, so it was another one. Ooh, jumped up in the air. That was crazy. Wow. Yeah. Oof, I'd be banging those sticks hard too. Yeah. Good. Wow. Look at the turnout here today. You got a lot of fans of League of Legends. Oof. 17 minutes in the fight now. So someone did a lot of damage. There's one person on each team who did a lot more damage than everyone else, so they're probably the best player on the team. But it didn't say their names, so it's kind of just up to us to know. Let's kill this dragon in the water. Triple up on the dragon, should go down pretty fast. Mountain Drake. How much gold does that give? Mountain Drake. The oceans bring life. Is this poetry? Does the Mountain Drake give a little line of poetry after you kill it? Wow, tripling up on that tower now. That's the second red tower to go down. Just pushing up that bottom lane. It's nice because they took the top one, then switched to the bottom. So one could say they hit him with the high, then the low, which is an effective combo in boxing as well. They're really coming after BLG, pulling way ahead in gold now. I'm guessing you can just buy stuff with gold. That's probably why you want to accumulate all that gold. But that just must say the total gold that they have. Because if they spend it, it would go down, and it never goes down. What a charge right there. He charged right into a stun. Middle tower now. Wow, they took the top and the bottom and the middle. T1 is just... They're going after everything. They want to really show them just how much they were hurt by losing game one. Let's switch up to the top again. Just hitting them on all angles here. Good dodge on the falling fire. Yeah, whatever. Bioshock Daddy, normally a water champion because it lives underwater, but here it's all about the fire. Zeus also carrying a big hammer, but normally Thor carries the big hammer. They're mixing up the Greek and Nordic mythology. It's someone has to tell them to sort that out. Elk shooting his arrows. They really want to protect that tower because they're coming down to their last lines of defense here before the main base. Blue team summoned Big Stink Bug. Maybe that's what you can summon it after you kill it or something like that. Wow, that thing did so much damage to the tower. Holy cow. And he sacrificed himself for the greater good. And that's what Stink Bug does. as one does. Incredible. And okay, giant serpent, Loch Ness monster coming up from the depth below. Maybe they have time to kill that, not sure. Mech, Bioshock Daddy, toasting those little minions. Get off my tower, he says. Gumuyasi coming back from the... Oh, yeah, there's probably a shop at the main base. That must be. So you get the gold, you go back to the base, you buy your items. That's how you do it. That's how you do it in League. Middle lane, right up Broadway, Gumuyasi pushing forward, pushing the ranks forward. It's impressive to watch. Owen just flipped out for no reason. I don't know. Just did like a front flip or something. They really gotta defend that top lane there. What's going on? Just dirtling around the middle. Oh, they probably want to fight for that serpent. It's up to 15,000 health. Wonder. They're not going to show us fight the serpent. No one wants to fight the serpent. Knight charging his way out of there. June hiding in the weeds, lurking. Faker's not going to fall for that trap. He knows better. He's from one Faker to another. He's not going to fall for that. Gumuyasi taking on the middle lane. Elk scared to push forward. Picked up that little gold. Good for him. And the Serpent's gaining health. The Serpent's doing nothing but gain health right now with no one attacking him. And both teams have to be very careful or that Serpent's health will get out of control. It was 15,000, now it's more than 15,000. Wonder missing the shot there. Kira picking up gold. Elk. Okay. As you can see by the win probability powered by AWS, blue team's gonna win. That's what we're looking at here. But I could have told you that. I could have told you that after the results of game 1. Because revenge is a powerful motivator. Now, all blue had to do was get a little wake-up call. And BLG probably shouldn't have beat him that bad in game 1. Like, they should have like hustled him a little bit and let them think that they weren't that good in game 1. That's what I would have done. That would be my strategy in the finals here. You beat them that bad in game 1. Now they're gonna think about their loss. They're gonna have time to stew on it and plan and realize how much better they need to be game 2. And we're seeing that play out right here. Blue team has slain the Ocean Drake. So hopefully the Ocean Drake will have a poem soon for us. Objective bounties are available soon. That was an interesting line of poetry from the Ocean Drake. His send-off, farewell message. Was that the thing with 15 health? I don't know, put a poll in the chat. Okay, down to their last lines of defense here. Not looking good for BLG. Oof. There's a lot of symbols and numbers on the bottom middle of the screen. Those maybe they're items. You can see, yeah, kills, deaths, assists maybe, and then items. Faker finding himself outnumbered here, still finds a way to kill that little cannon wagon thing. That's how good he is. The health bars are increasing a lot, and look at that Serpent's health go. Wow, 15, almost up to 16,000 health. It's no wonder no one's tried to kill that thing. All 3 of them patiently waiting for Faker to walk by, and then pouncing. And still, Faker's not down yet. He still managed to live. If anything was going to take him down, that would have, and it didn't. So that just shows you how good. And it backfired on them. They both ended up dying. They had to jump on him, and look at him get out of there with a sliver of life. Wowee, what a little... That was an amazing escape right there. Now they're going for the drag. This is... Oof, will they get it? It's got a lot of health. It's falling fast. Yeah, this isn't going to be a problem for them. Baron Nashor. Oof. Brought to you by Red Bull Energy Drink. The Baron Power Play. Red Bull knows. They all got wings. Red Bull gives you wings. Yeah, so hiding, all jump out. Probably should have jumped out sooner. Probably should have done more damage and taken less damage. Elk just... Elk backed off pretty quickly there. Yeah, I'm going to blame Elk for that one. But he did die quickly, so maybe he's got low health character or something. They all ulted on him. Triple kill. Incredible. Just the highest level of gameplay you can see in League of Legends. Gold difference overtime. Totally different game from last game. What an incredible comeback from Blue. Why even play it out at this point? It's over. It's over. BLG should concede with some dignity left. There's no way they can defend this onslaught. Just move to game 3. They only got 3 kills. Playing for 26 minutes, only got 3 kills. Just shows you how swingy this game can be. And damage, yeah, this is all one-sided. All one-sided for T1. But they are going to play it out. They are going to play it out. Because they want the experience. Doing it for the fans. There is absolutely zero chance BLG can come back from this with how nearsighted they are. Turrets just getting destroyed left and right. Knocking on the front door. Knight, what are you doing outside in the front yard? You're getting slain. That's what you're doing. And so is that tower. And now keep pushing. The inhibitor didn't have a chance. The inhibitor got inhibited on going back to the shop for some last minute item purchases while they take their headsets off and sip their coffee. T1 victory. Folks, we got a series on hand. Tied up 1-1. Wow, shake your little magic stick. Amazing, amazing. Put the sweatshirt on. I like the way he's wearing that sweatshirt. Man, these guys. Stone cold killers. Oof. As they will go back to their respective locker rooms and shower off with the boys. Great game, great action. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be back with game number 3.